Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another room building video. On today's episode we're going to take another look at a new category for this series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gothic Music Room. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's cue that intro. That's right ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another In The Room Build series. So I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I'm certainly having a lot of fun making it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sorted. Sorry, just had to count there. Yeah, so I'm still having a lot of fun making it, and I've been experimenting with some new categories in case you didn't guess already. So yeah, quite excited for this one. So I did a music room a little while back, which I know got some good response, so I thought, well, why not have another go at something, well, I say something a bit different, but something again. So Gothic is a sort of an interesting style that, to be honest, I thought, why not have a go at it? And I'm hoping that this is going to be maybe a regular occurrence on the channel. We're going to see how this sort of fares, and depending on what you guys think, depends on if this comes back again. But I've got a couple of ideas, so we'll see what we do. Right then, wallpaper. So Gothic, I'm going to be going with reds and dark woods is my plan here. I quite like sort of the darker wood tones and stuff, and I think they're going to be quite prevalent in this build, and we're going to kind of go from there. So starting off very, very nicely, let's get a nice nice door. To be honest, probably a door like this is just what we need. That looks pretty nice, pretty happy with that. So let's get a bit of candlelight in here. We're going to call this Gothic, but I think we're going to have a touch of the medieval to it as well. So I think we're going to go with a blend of the two. Not that I'm saying Gothic can't have bright colours, I'm just suggesting that at the moment I'm going to go with this sort of darker tones. Cheats that are running on this particular instance. So on my instance of this game, the cheats that are running are, just having to remember, I believe move object sheet. Sorry, I did all the setup for this particular video a little while back, so I've actually been basically kind of busy editing some other stuff, so I actually forgot to record this, so I'm having to remember what I enabled earlier. So I believe b.move object sheet is enabled. I think no, it's not. That's a lie. Why don't we suggest that? I'm trying to remember what I enabled. What did I turn on? I know. Unlock gameplay entitlement, and I think the debug is running. The debug is not running. It is running now. I will not be made to look like a liar on my own channel. That's a lie. I will be made to look a liar. I look like a liar most of the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, cheats that are enabled are move objects, unlock gameplay entitlement, and also debug menu. 3 cheats enabled, apparently. So yeah, that's a thing that happened. So why did I enable these cheats? For pictures, and pictures. There's a lot of the word picture there. So I have found, and you guys have seen this over the past few videos, if you guys watch me, you will have seen that the specific debug menu cheats are making a bit more of an appearance at the moment, and that is because there are some amazing pictures and paintings and photos and everything like that. There's some amazing stuff that basically I haven't been using. So it was mentioned a little while back, and I've been trying to use them a bit more, and I've fallen in love with the collection of space photos, which has actually replaced my use of the scenery photos that seem to always make an appearance in my builds. So I have a new trademark. Well, to be fair, those haven't disappeared either. They also make an appearance quite often. But aside from that, I now have a new calling. Well, it's not really a calling, it's just a new kind of collection of images that I have a go-to for. Only thing I found with these images, if I had to make a criticism about them, is they are a pain to get hold of. Not saying that because you have to go through the cheat menu and everything like that, that's why they're a pain. No, they are genuinely a pain because you cannot filter properly on the debug menus. I say you can't filter properly, that's the wrong word. I've just found it's an annoyance to search through. There is no easy, quick way of doing it. So yeah, that's the only downside I have found. which I suppose isn't really a massive deal breaker, but it's still something to bear in mind. So Music Room, I'm actually going to blend this a little bit. I'm going to have a sort of a place to write, going to have kind of a bit of a study going on as well, kind of somewhere in between the two. I'm not amazingly sure why, I just kind of like the idea of doing a blend here. Let's get a nice black leather chair. Going with, as you can see, some nice dark tones here. Needs to put some windows in actually. I haven't put any windows in this build in the slightest. So let's get some nice windows, probably these windows actually, come to think of it. Let's get a set of these there. Let's get a set there. So that's looking good. Let's put a set on the back here. Actually breathe them in one. That's better. Let's get those, and what we can do is put some curtains over them. Nice red curtains hanging down for a nice little touch. As soon as I work out what curtains it is, I want to put on here. Agony, agony, agony of choice. Which ones are they're the small ones? Let's not bother searching with them. Let's grab those ones. That's it. Let's pop those on there like that. Looking, whoops, much better. Okay, so that's looking good. So yeah, going to kind of do a little bit of a blend of a study in a music room here, but I think it should look pretty cool nonetheless. Let's put the plant in the corner, and then we've got space for the cabinet. I think I'm going to put a cabinet there. No, I'm going to put a bookcase there actually. Let's put the bookcase in there. So that fits very nicely in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the decorative items, and I already know what I want to put on this table. One of which is going to be not in that collection of things. One of them is going to be this quill. It's going to be this nice, no, not that one. It's going to be the red quill. That's it. The red quill is on there, and also there's a single plant, which is just a flower in a glass. That's the one, a single red rose. So the single red rose is in there as well. So that's all looking quite nice there. I quite like this start bit. So now I need the musical bit. So over this way, let's do the musical stuff. So let's get a nice big black grand piano in here, because that is always a good starting point for any music room. It's a giant grand piano. So that's in there. So that's a nice big piano. Let us get, what else do we need? I need a microphone stand. A microphone stand is required. So let's pop that facing outwards nicely in there. So that's looking good there. Let's grab a nice guitar as well. That's a violin, Ryan. A nice black guitar. That guitar doesn't come in black, nor does that one. One of these guitars must come in black. Come on, there's a black guitar somewhere, because I've used it. Where is it? That one. Does that come in black? That comes in black. There we go. I knew there was one somewhere. I just had to find it. Let's pop that in there. Let's come around here and grab a nice dark violin. And that's gone in there as well. So we've got guitar, violin, nice big piano as well. Let's get a couple of lamps either side of this piano at the back here. Get a little bit of light going on. That's better. So that's a bit brighter in there, looking quite nice. To be honest, I'm kind of reluctant to put too much more in here. I'm going to put in my favourite collection of pictures at the moment, but really I think that's probably where we're going to leave it. A nice short video. Makes a change. Those of you who have been calling for short videos, you know, you are going to get your wish. I need to go into the debug stuff, grab the space pictures that I am in love with. Right, let's start off. I love this planet one that is being called Animals Planet. Quite like the play on sort of stuff there. So that's in there. Let's grab the comet, and let's grab the, what else is there? What else is there? Ah, that's the one, the T-Rex Nebula. So let's pop this in up here, looking nice. Let's pop that in there like that. Let's pop that in there like that. So that's a nice step there. Actually, let's do a bit more like that. Let's bring him down a touch. That's looking a bit better. Okay, so feeling pretty happy with this, liking the way this looks, so I think that is going to be where I leave it. I know it's only a short room today, but don't worry, I've got another one planned for later on this week, so I hope you enjoy. But ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It means so much to me if you do. Also, don't forget to make sure that you are following me on Twitter. Link should be on your screen or in the description box down below, along with tons of really cool links to other stuff you should really be checking out. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling particularly cheeky and just want to watch another video, give either of those two icons icons on the top of your screen, a little bit of an itty bitty click, and you'll be taken to one of my other playlists. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Stay awesome, and I will see you in the next video.